Jeannie, we're just going to stop right there and go live to Toronto City Hall. Deputy Mayor Norm Kelly is speaking, so let's listen in.
Citizenship. I was at a citizenship ceremony earlier today, and I had some other commitments as well. And I heard that that's something that's floating out there right now, but I haven't been able to confirm it.
Yeah.
You know, each time he scrums and people yell out the questions and they ask him if he's going to take some personal time, he gets us this look, you know, a dismissive look. Are you going to be able to get through?
Well, not for a lack of trying. As long as his door is open, I'll walk through it and engage him in this conversation.
What other advice have you given him?
Oh, on football pools, hockey games, personal advice, political advice. We roam the spectrum.
Deputy Mayor, Councillor Shiner came out earlier this morning and said he believed that the mayor was at least considering treatment. Is that your understanding as well?
No, I'm not aware of that. I've heard that, and if that's the case, good news, but I can't confirm it.
So do you know, sorry if you've already addressed this, Deputy Mayor, but do you know what the personal issue is that he has to deal with today?
No.
Deputy
What would
Mayor,
you
why
like
is
to
it that
see?
You're going to continue supporting the mayor from this point onwards, given what he's been doing lately?
Well, I'm not so sure that it was a broad statement of support on all things. When you are a member of the executive committee, there certainly is a commitment to the core policies of the mayor, and I have supported them. But that leaves 95% of all the other policies up for debate and independent judgment.
So what would you like to go ahead then? You know, we've got these two motions going forward on Wednesday. What do you want?
Well, right now I'm canvassing my colleagues on Councillor Fillion's motion, but I will not support Councillor Denzil Minnan-Wong's motion to involve the province in our issues. We're an adult, mature order of government. We have the skills and hopefully the will to solve our own problems.
Is the mayor concerned, in your talks with him, has he expressed concern over the fact that council will be likely voting on whether to bring in the province?
No.
How come?
No. You'd have to ask him.
What's your biggest fear about the province moving in?
I've learned over the years to have a healthy respect for the law of unintended consequences. So you may be doing something now that you think is very important to do by inviting the province in, but who knows what sort of precedent that sets for future relationships and endeavors. So I would rather have us rely on ourselves as adults rather than as juveniles and ask for the parent to intercede in this debate.
Doug Ford was on the radio this morning saying that maybe the mayor does need to take a couple of weeks of personal time. Does that help your case when you're talking to the mayor? Because
I didn't hear Councillor Ford say that, but if he did, and you're saying he did, then to me that's an encouraging sign, but I don't know how concrete it is.
Mr. Deputy Mayor, going into the weekend, can you just give people, just a sense of where we're at here? We still have council and the mayor at loggerheads in terms of the mayor still not going anywhere, correct?
We'll have you look at the cameras here.
Right now, if this were a car and the gear that we were in, we're in neutral right now, to answer your question.
When are you going to put it in drive?
Well, it could be coming up Wednesday, or the mayor might make an announcement early next week. He's been known to do these things without consultation or any mentioning beforehand.
what do you mean by neutral?
Well, right now, there are ideas floating out there, but I haven't been able to get any confirmation of them. So we all know right now what the position is. I intend to stay. We have council and myself and the public saying, please, for yourself, for your family, for the good, for the perception of good government here in Toronto, take a leave. So that's still there. Those sides are still there, and apparently there's no movement either way.
When you said that
Okay.
the mayor might make an announcement early next week, is that just pure speculation on your
That's
part?
pure speculation on my part. Okay, now, I have a date with a beautiful woman, my wife, and she's actually, no, that's my other boss, but my wife has come down to City Hall, and she grabbed me and said, we're going out to dinner, and you're going to relax. And so, ever obedient, I shall be joining her. So thank you, guys.
All right, that is Toronto's Deputy Mayor Norm Kelly there speaking with the media.
I was asked that question a couple of days ago, and I thought it would be important for the mayor. My dad was in the Air Force in the Second World War, and he taught me that when you salute the office and not the man. So I think it's important for the mayor of the City of Toronto for that office to be present at that time. Okay?
Thank you.
So that is Deputy Mayor Norm Kelly there answering some questions from the media about the ongoing situation with Toronto Mayor Rob Ford. We know that Rob Ford is not at City Hall today. He left earlier this afternoon telling the media, look, I've got some issues that I need to deal with. Can you please give me some space? His brother, Councillor Doug Ford, has said that Rob should take a few weeks off to think about life. Rob Ford's lawyer has said that he is considering maybe seeking some treatment, but Rob Ford himself has not said that, and Deputy Mayor Norm Kelly saying he is not aware of Rob Ford considering treatment. He cannot confirm that. Also saying that the way City Hall is running right now in Toronto, if it was a car, it would be in neutral. And then you heard a reporter ask, well, when are you going to put it in drive? And he said possibly on Wednesday, which is when council meets, or probably earlier next week, because as he laid it out, Rob Ford is unpredictable in what he says in those media scrums. He also mentioned that he's not going to support that motion from Councillor Denzil Minnan-Wong to get the province involved, because the province could bring in some sort of emergency legislation that would give council power to take Rob Ford out of the mayoral seat. Right now, they don't have that power.